How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and today we're back in another MyNBA 2K rebuild. Now, today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different rebuild, and the rebuild today is going to be focused around the ESPN top rankings. Now, every year, the ESPN comes out with the rankings for the top NBA players, so I took the top 15 NBA players and put them on a single team, and we're going to see if we can go 82-0 with the ESPN Top 15. If you guys want to see me try this with other sources like NBA.com, maybe Bleacher Report, Fox Sports, just leave it down in the comments below and leave some other comments for video ideas or rebuilding ideas for 2K down below. Also, while you're down there, you might as well click the link in the description to check out other MyNBA and MyNBA rebuilds and my Twitter, Twitch, Discord. And obviously, if you guys like the kind of content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. All right, so I've loaded up the roster and all the MyNBA settings, and we're going to be playing with no injuries. I just don't want injuries on, so I'm going to give myself 3 years. Probably our best year would literally be this year, just because. I mean, some of these guys might start to decline. Maybe some of these guys might start to get better. Like, obviously, Doncic still getting better. Maybe even Jokic might improve a little bit, but Tatum, Bam Adebayo. But yeah, anyway, so LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic, Damian Lillard, Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, Chris Paul, and then these two guys are in the G League. Those are the top 15 players, not in order. Those just by ranking in terms of 2K. We could also do a video on highest ranked 2K overall players and see if they can go 82-0 as well. But anyways, I digress. So we're going to simulate to the trade deadline, see how we're doing. We're not going to make any trades, obviously. And, I mean, this team is going to win a championship, I would think. It'd be really weird if they didn't. You know what's amazing is that Luka Doncic is not getting minutes. Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum are not getting minutes. Bam Adebayo and Chris Paul are on the reserves. It just goes to show you how crazy this is. And I don't know if I want to do, like, something like this, or maybe if I want to do, like, run everybody getting minutes, like 13 guys. Like, that might just make the most sense. That way, not everyone is unhappy. I didn't turn off chemistry, so that could be an issue. I might have to do that, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline, see how we are, and hopefully we can be undefeated. Hopefully we go 82-0. That's what I'm hoping for. I also changed the contracts, by the way. That way, no one will become a free agent. So, at least for 3 years minimum. All right, so far we're at 50-0. We're at the All-Star break. I'm just going to wait till the trade deadline, but I do want to, speak with you guys. So, as you can see, we're still 51-0, 52-0, and we're at the trade deadline now. 52-0, we're on 53-0, we're undefeated. Team chemistry is only at a 40%, but just because of the sheer talent that we have, I mean, we're basically blowing out teams every game. I think it's just the team is just too talented. I don't think we've won a game that wasn't like single digit victory margin. Yeah, I think every win we've had so far, except for the Warriors one, was by double digits, which is pretty credible. So let's take a look at who's leading the way on the team. So James Harden is our best scorer. Then we got Kawhi Leonard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Jokic, Curry, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys averaging double figures, and that's awesome. And in terms of relations, the only one that's pissed is Bam Adebayo, and why? Why is he sent down? No, the 2K. Oh, well, I'm gonna send him back up. It just doesn't make any sense to have him be sent down. Why is he on the South Bay Lakers? This is why you can't have them. It just doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, 2K. Come on now. And just the rotation. I didn't see system proficiency. Perimeter centric 4.5. I mean, we're gonna keep it that way, but I was just curious to see if we're good anywhere else. But yeah, 53-0 so far. Stats looking great. And obviously, if we take a look at the standings, if you guys want to take a look at those, 53-0 as we said. Kings are the second seed, which is pretty nice. Our point differential 35.4. That is definitely all-time great. I mean, that's what you like to see from the squad in the East Conference. The Raptors are doing their thing. So So far, so good. And let me just take a look at the other player stats on the team. So James Harden's our leading scorer. Our leading rebounder is Giannis. And then our leading assist man is James Harden. Best field goal percentage, Jokic. Best three-point percentage, Jason Tatum. Best free throw percentage, Stephen Curry. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, there's really not much else to show you guys. Let's just simulate the rest of the season, and if I lose, I'll stop it, and we'll talk. And look at that. Our MVP is Giannis Antetokounmpo, averaging 14.1 points, 8.4 rebounds, 4.4 assists, 1 point steal, 1.4 blocks, and pretty efficient as well. I'm surprised. That's probably the lowest amount of points an MVP has ever received. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. LeBron James was the sixth man of the year. 30.9 points, 5 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 1 steal, 0.5 blocks, 57.1 from the field, 69.5% of the line, 49.7% from 3. It's pretty crazy. Very efficient. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Chris Boucher. And Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year. We did go 82-0, so we completed the challenge in our first season. That's pretty impressive. That is very, very impressive. And Percy Saunders, I guess, was our executive of the year. And just look at those overalls, guys. Incredible, incredible stuff. So let's take a look at the All-NBA teams. We do have Giannis making All-NBA first team. That makes sense. And he'd be the only one. I'm just surprised that he won MVP. Giannis also made All-Defensive first team, which is pretty incredible. And then Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James making All-Defensive second team. That is nice to see as well. And we're not going to have any rookies, so I don't really care about them. But yeah, 82-0, we did it. We did do it, but we still need to win the championship, right? That's the ultimate goal. So let's take a look at our player stats, though, see how everyone did. So James Harden was our leading scorer. As you guys can see here, 7 guys averaged double figures, nearly 8. Damian Lillard was on the cusp of doing so. But yeah, everyone was, for the most part, balanced. The only one that was really annoyed, besides the D-League guys, was Bam Adebayo, because he was sent down for some reason, unbeknownst to me. I did not suggest that, but Giannis was our leading rebounder. Then Jokic, James, Davis, Durant, Leonard. Then assists: Jokic, James, Harden, Curry, Antetokounmpo, and Doncic. Steals and blocks: Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, Giannis, and then Giannis, Davis, Durant. Field goal percentage: Damian Lillard had the highest field goal percentage on the team. That's interesting. 3-point percentage went to Jason Tatum, and then free throws, well, Stephen Curry, then Durant, both shot 90%, and Kawhi Leonard was so close, just 1 percentage point, not even, like 0.1 or 0.001. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So, I mean, we got it. Let's take a look at the standings, though, because that's obviously going to be important. 34-point differential. That's pretty crazy. I mean, no other team even had a 6-point differential. The Raptors had the next best point differential with 5.9. Somehow, wait, what is this? Are these glitched? What is this? Conference record. I just found a glitch. I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but why are we 90-7? What does it even mean? 90-7? I don't know what that means, but divisional record, we were 30-1 apparently. I don't even know what that means. We went undefeated though. I think something's going on here with 2K and their standings. Yeah, obviously they're really, really weird. I don't know. Let's take a look at the power rankings. Obviously, number 1 on all of these lists. Apparently, Eric Bodnich. I don't know how to say his name. Whatever. Let's take a look at team stats. So, yeah, as you can see here, 34-point differential. Most field goals made. Not the most attempted, though, only 6th. Best field goal percentage in the league. 2nd most made threes, 5th most attempted threes, but we had the highest percentage, most free throws made and attempted with the highest free throw percentage, 6th most offensive rebounds, 2nd offensive rebound percentage, most defensive rebounds, most defensive rebound percentage, most rebounds in total, most assists by far, most steals, tied for the most blocks with the Knicks and the Magic, but I guess we have the edge over them. The least amount of turnovers, least amount of fouls a game, and we had the second best point to turnover ratio, just behind the Nets, but we're pretty much there. But yeah, as you can see, like the stats just show that we were clearly one of the best teams in the NBA. So I'm just gonna move myself over to the top left corner. That way you guys can see everything. So we're taking on the Spurs in round 1. So I'm just going to go game by game. So I want to make sure we don't lose. It would be embarrassing if we lost, right? So, I mean, I would imagine we should sweep through every team. We swept the Spurs. We're taking on the Jazz in the second round. We beat them in game 1. Beat them in game 2. Beat them in game 3. And we beat them in game 4. We are in the Western Conference Finals. I am not surprised. And I ended up doing accidentally sim playoffs. And we ended up going to the Western Conference Finals, then won the finals. But we lost 2 games to the Sixers. So is this a true 82-0 challenge? If you think about it, which game did we lose, by the way? Game 6. Okay, game 1 we won. Game 2 we won. Game 3 we won. We almost blew a 3-0 lead. Really, 2K? So we basically won 15 in the playoffs. So we went 97, right? 97-2. 97-2. Very interesting. So let's take a look at the playoff stats, though. I'm curious to see who the best player in the playoffs was in terms of scoring. I mean, Jokic won the MVP, which was nice to see. Kawhi Leonard was our best scorer. Best rebounder was Giannis. Most assists was Jokic. Most steals was Jokic. Most blocks was Giannis. Least amount of turnovers was Tatum. No one had over 2 turnovers a game, which is nice. And then field goal percentage, you guys can take a look here. We're going to do one more season, because I am curious to see if we can actually go a true 82-0 and then 16-0 in the playoffs. So we're going to go one more year and see how well we can do. Alright, so we're about to start season number 2. I'm just going to go one more year with it, just because I want to see if we can do it back-to-back and also go 16-0 in the playoffs as well. That'd be nice. Oh, actually, no, my bad. We went 98-2, not 97-2, by the way. And we're just going to stick with the perimeter-centric, since that's just the preferred method of rotation. Team is pretty much the same for the most part. Some of these guys are, I guess, not happy, or they are, but their overalls are going down, so that's interesting. But for the most part, I think we'll be okay. We only have 14% team chemistry, so that's a little concerning, but I think we'll be all right. But anyways, let's take a look at our rotation before I do anything. And as you can see here, Curry, Harden, Leonard, Antetokounmpo, and Embiid. Starting 5, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard. Off the bench, Jokic, Tatum, Butler. And then Bam Adebayo and Chris Paul, unfortunately, just not getting any minutes. But it is what it is, you know? Anyways, let's simulate. I'll simulate once again until I go around All-Star. Unless we lose. If I lose, I will stop simulation. And we'll discuss. And we lost. We lost to the Timberwolves. So, that is unfortunate. Why did we lose to the Timberwolves? Well, let's see. Who was the problem here? Damian Lillard did have a good game. Neither did Anthony Davis or Jason Tatum. Doncic could have been better. I mean, honestly, Kawhi Leonard had 4 turnovers. So that's not good. Harden had 5 fouls. LeBron James had 4. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we can't go undefeated in this season. So That's a little bit unfortunate. The chemistry is starting to get better, which is okay. That might help us. So maybe we'll go 81-1, but we did go 82-0, but I wanted to go 16-0 in the playoffs as well. But maybe we'll do that this year, and then I can combine the two and it'll count. But anyways, let's just simulate. I'll probably just simulate the rest of the year since we already got the championship. We lost to the Jazz and the Thunder, guys. I just want to let you guys know that. I mean, I'm still simulating. We're 30-4. We just lost to the Hornets. We also lost to the Hornets. We're only 34-4, 35-4. Like, come on now, 2K. Come on now, 2K. And now the Warriors. And the Bucks. What is this? Guys, we only went 73-9 this year. Trae Young was the MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Six-Man Year, Obi Toppin. Jonathan Hyde, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. Jalen Smith, Coach of the Year. Frank Vogel. We only went 73-9, guys. Christopher Bell was the Executive of the Year. I'm not even that annoyed about that. But let's just see if we have any Lakers on any of these teams. Kawhi Leonard, all defensive first teams. That's nice to see. Also Giannis, all defensive second team. And we're not going to have any rookies, so I don't really care about that. Yeah, we were still the #1 seed, but we were only 73-9, which is interesting, to say the least. So, in terms of our player stats, James Harden was our leading scorer again. We had, I think, 8 guys average double figures. Yeah, 8 guys average double figures. I mean, for the most part, everyone's stats are good. Bam Adebayo is the one that's pissed on the team, which is, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. Joel Embiid was our leading rebounder. Most assists goes to James Harden. Most steals, Kawhi Leonard. Most blocks, Joel Embiid. Best field goal percentage, once again, Damian Lillard. And three-point percentage. And free throw percentage goes to Stephen Curry. So, 73-9. We were not the #1. We were the #1 seed. We'd not go undefeated, which is unfortunate. But let's see if we can go 16-0 in the playoffs. Maybe we could. So I'm gonna make sure I press the right button this time instead of simulate playoffs, which was silly of me. So we swept the Grizzlies. That's nice. Okay, now we're taking on the Timberwolves in round 2. Let's see if we could go. The goal was to go 16-0 in the playoffs. Okay, if we could do that, that'd be great. I would love to do that. We're taking on the Pelicans, the Zion Williamson-led Pelicans, who we blew out in Game 1. And then we only won by 2 in Game 2. All right, we swept them, which was nice. Okay, so now we're taking on the Raptors in the NBA Finals. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. And Game 4, we win. So we went 16-0 in the playoffs this season. We only went 73-9, though. So I don't know. I think it's a success. I mean, we did go back-to-back. So, I mean, that's awesome. Giannis Antetokounmpo was Finals MVP. I just want to show you guys the playoff stats. Let's just take a look here at the playoff stats, player stats. You guys hear James Harden was the leading scorer. You guys can pause and take a look here. Leading rebounder, obviously Giannis. And then assist, Jokic, steals, blocks, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, respectively. And, of course, we have to look at the team stats in the playoffs. Obviously, 16-0. Point differential, 22.6. Yeah, that'll be really, really good. You'll be really, really good if you win by average of 22.6 points per game. That would make the most sense. I am just curious to see team stats. Point differential, only 22.6 on the season as well. So, yeah, I think the sweet spot is if you win by an average of 30 or more points. That's what it tends to be. If you can win by 30 or more points in MyNBA or just my league, what it used to be, then you would go undefeated. So, unfortunately, we didn't do that. Obviously, we didn't go undefeated. But, yeah, just thought that was interesting. But, all right, let's close out the video. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, comment down below some more future Rubin ideas. If you guys want to see me do this, like Bleacher Report Top 15, if it's going to be the same, I don't know if it's the same or not. NBA, probably going to be really similar. I think the results will be similar as well. So, yeah, if you guys want to see something like that, just let me know down in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you have not done so already, and check out my other videos in the description below. Twitter to Discord is also there. Go follow, go join. If it's Discord, obviously you have to join that. But that being said, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, and see you all soon. Peace.